Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you are sleeping. Calling Earth home long before humans took their first steps, surviving some bizarre evolutionary changes, there are animals surprisingly mysterious, creepy, and downright terrifying still roaming around. Let's take a look at these prehistoric animals who have stood the test of time. WOBBEGONG shark, 23.3 million years old. These masters of camouflage are supreme ambush predators waiting for prey since the Miocene era while hiding in the tropical reefs of the Pacific. With ferocious bites and powerful jaws embedded in needle-like teeth, these carpet sharks lure the prey by whopping their tails out of the seabed. Measuring up to 4 feet in length, the first ever WOBBEGONG shark was discovered by a Dutch ichthyologist, Peter Bleecker, in 1867. The fact that this deep-sea dweller has tassels on the skin, along with intricate patterns, the animal can disappear easily, which makes sense to how this ancient creature has made it out safely into the modern-day era. Caraway, 60 million years old. Meet the Jurassic bull wrapped up in feathers. The bird has got this reputation because it apparently has anger issues and can get really aggressive for no reason. And most importantly, these birds don't like humans, which means if you go near them, the 6.6-foot tall bird will crush you with a speed of 31 miles per hour, or even jump to nearly 7 feet high in the air. The vicious bird is often resembling to dinosaurs because A, it is the closest living species to dinosaurs, and B, the typical cassowary skull has the same casque as seen on many dinosaurs. Moreover, it is known that the ancient bird began to evolve around 60 million years ago, when dinosaurs were still ruling over Earth, hence making them the closest living relatives of dinosaurs. Sea lamprey, 340 million years old. Lamprey is a parasitic fish that has survived 4 major evolutionary extinctions in their 260 million years of swimming in the ocean. Similar to eels, the cartilaginous skeleton fish with a single tail fin feeds off by sucking the nutrients out of the veins of other fishes. It uses its tiny horn-shaped teeth to attach to the prey, while the razor-sharp tongue does all the chaotic work. The first lamprey was recorded in the Great Lakes of Ontario in 1835, but don't let this prehistoric being fool you with its innocence, because a single lamprey can knock off up to 40 pounds of fish. Giant Chinese salamander, 170 million years old. Capable of growing nearly 6 feet in length, the giant Chinese salamander is living as long as your great-great-grandparents, while secreting a certain type of sticky fluid from their skin to poison their prey. The mighty amphibian has elastic jaws to suck up the prey into the throat. In 1726, a Swiss physician discovered the first ever fossil of this species. Apart from this, scientists have recently found a 200-year-old giant salamander in a cave near Qingqing, China, leading us to another fact that this living fossil, being the largest amphibian on the planet, might have seen the dinosaurs come and go from the Jurassic period. Tuatara, 200 million years old. Only found in New Zealand, these lizard-like guys are born with a third eye located between the other two, until they reach adulthood and it disappears. The creature is known to live up to 100 years in the wild, with its ancient lineage going back to the time of dinosaurs. The first ever tuatara was discovered on New Zealand Brothers Island in 1989. And like I said, they are lizard-like. They are no lizards. Their teeth are what distinguishes them with lizards, except for if they got worn off, they aren't going to grow back. And it's the same teeth which allows them to have a quick bite irrespective of their lazy nature. Tadpole shrimp, 220 million years old. Also known as three-eyed dinosaurs, the tadpoles have an additional eye which acts more like an organ called ocelleus, helping them in detecting light. But the fact that these species are surviving for millions of years is due to a special ability called stasis, where freshly laid eggs undergo a process to a point until they dry out and develop completely. But interestingly, the eggs don't die. Instead, they remain like this for up to 27 years until adequate water arrives to help them survive and hatch. Hence, this technique has helped them last since centuries. In 2014, these living fossils were discovered lurking in the flooded parts of North China. And even before this, the first tadpole shrimp was discovered in Japan in 1916. Goblin shark, 125 million years old. With elongated flat snout and highly protruding jaws, this rare pink-skinned shark has got a peculiar feeding style. The goblin shark tends to widen up its jaws in order to catch the prey right into its mouth. The shark can grow up to 10 to 13 feet long. However, in the year 2000, a 20-foot-long shark was found near the eastern coast of Sri Lanka, claiming the shark can reach up to even higher lengths. Also, this shark is the only living representative of the Mitsukurnitai family, an ancient family of sharks which evolved during the early Cretaceous period around 125 million years ago. Nautilus, 480 million years old. The living link to the past, Nautilus, is a cephalod found lurking throughout the Indian and Pacific Oceans near coral reefs. The nightmarish-looking creature has around 90 tentacles around their shell, helping them to catch prey and move by jet propulsion while ejecting water through siphon. Slow to mature and slow to maneuver, even before the time of dinosaurs, Nautilus has been found sensing dark and light with its simple pinhole-type eyes that remain unchanged since the prehistoric times, except for their length. According to studies, ancient Nautilus has reached up to 10 feet in size, which is much larger than their current maximum size of 10 inches. Imperial scorpion, 400 million years old. The largest and the oldest known species of scorpion, which haven't changed in structure or shape since the very beginning. And regardless of their vicious look, the bite of these scorpions is pretty painful, but not fatal to humans. Not just it, their venom surprisingly turns out beneficial in curing malaria. Measuring up to 0.7 feet long in size, the fossil record suggests ancient scorpions were among the first marine animals to venture onto dry lands of West Africa, long before the dinosaurs some 400 million years ago during the Silurian period. Echidna, 20 to 50 million years old. Having spines like a porcupine, a beak like a bird, and a pouch like a kangaroo, these amazing monstrous creatures are known to lay eggs like a reptile. They have tiny mouths and toothless jaws. Hence, they use their long, sticky tongues to feed on ants, worms, or other smaller insects. In 1961, the first Easter-long-beaked echidna was discovered by Western science. Also, for a fact, it is known that echidnas have evolved between 20 to 50 million years old, descending from a platypus-like monotreme. While their ancestor was aquatic, echidnas have adapted to life on land. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows? We might even feature it in one of our videos. Today's subscriber pick is a picture of this prehistoric bird called showbill stork, also known as whalebill. The stork-like bird has a prehistoric appearance due to its oversized shoe-shaped beak reaching up to 7.4 to 9.4 inches in length. Apart from the long beak, the shoebill itself is an extremely tall bird that stands still for long periods, motionless like a statue, before launching a vicious attack. And due to its bizarre resemblance to ancient creatures, it is known that the bird evolved from dinosaurs hundreds of millions of years ago, while giving up teeth-tipped snouts and developing beaks in their stead. And to support this theory, one report from Australia says that a shoebill's bill is similar to the bone structure of a velociraptor, a species of dinosaur. HOATZIN, 36 million years old. Native to South America, the bird is known for its unique digestive system that ferments vegetation in the stomach, enabling it to survive exclusivity on leaves and buds. And because of this unusual diet, the bird reeks of fresh cow excretion, labeling them as stink birds. Apart from this, it is notable for having chicks with claws on 2 of their wing digits, which they tend to lose after adulthood. As per the fossil evidence from France, HOATZINs have lived during the Eocene epoch and existed in Colombia since the Miocene epoch, which began over 20 million years ago. See you next time!